Today on the Open Minds UFO Report, British witnesses report a silent triangle UFO encounter, and an Iowa witness videotapes a UFO hovering over a nearby field. Your Open Minds UFO Report starts now. Hello and welcome to the Open Minds UFO Report. My name is Alejandro Rojas. Witnesses in Great Britain reported seeing a triangle-shaped UFO with an intense bright light at each corner. They reported their sighting to the Mutual UFO Network, aka MUFON's witness reporting database. According to the report, the reporting witness and a friend were driving home at about 9:40 p.m. on September 29th when they spotted the object. They were about 2 miles east of Glencoe Village in the Scottish Highlands. The witness wrote, "My friend noticed what firstly appeared to be a very bright white light heading west towards us at a rather slow speed. I found this strange as it is not an aircraft flight path, so we assumed it was a helicopter. But as we continued to approach each other, the one white light soon became three in the shape of a perfect triangle." The witness then stopped his vehicle and began to flash his headlights at the object. The witness says the object was definitely not a helicopter and that the intensity of the lights on the object was almost blinding. The witness included a drawing of the object in the report. He wrote, "We both put our windows down and could hear no sound, but as I continued to flash my lights, the craft was now almost overhead. It stopped and made an unbelievable left turn, not a sweeping turn. The now visible triangular craft, dark in color, turned on the spot and headed off north. The three white lights went off and three dimmer red lights started to flash, and it unfortunately disappeared out of our sight due to the close proximity of the mountains." The witness continued, "I would like to add that the skies were clear and a bright full moon was visible, and its shape was easily identified on the moonlit sky. I can categorically say this was no aircraft I have ever seen making such maneuvers with no sound. I would estimate it was roughly 200 to 300 feet up and each side roughly 80 to 100 feet. My friend said it was as if they saw us, stopped to look, and turned away from us. Quite unbelievable." British MUFON field investigator Claire Joanne Alpotoon is investigating the case. In another MUFON UFO report, an Iowa witness in Knoxville reported watching and videotaping a hovering light seen after investigating why a dog would not stop barking. It was about 1 a.m. on April 18th when the witness went to find out why his roommate's dog was barking. He wrote, "I was walking by the picture window and saw a white light pulsing or hovering over the field to the west." The witness stood watching the object for a few seconds before going outside. He said the object made no sounds, but he felt a vibration like the deep bass that comes from a loud stereo system in a car. He tried to drive close to the object to get a better look, but the witness says his truck would not start, so he began shooting video with his phone from the porch. The case was reported to MUFON on May 11, 2015, and Iowa MUFON field investigators Robert Kent and Beverly J. Trout investigated and closed the case as unknown. In their report, they noted that the object made no sound, seemed solid, then transparent, and moved and rotated in ways that no natural object would move. They recommend further analysis of the video that may reveal more details for identification. That's your Open Minds UFO Report for today. You can find these stories and more at openminds.tv. We post fresh UFO news daily. You can also follow us on Twitter at Open Minds TV, and you can find us on Facebook. Don't forget to register for the International UFO Congress, the Guinness World Record holding largest UFO convention. Early registration is open, so you can get a discount by registering now at ufocongress.com. Let us know if you enjoyed today's episode by liking the episode on YouTube and leaving us your comments in the section below. You can also download our podcast, Open Minds UFO Radio, on iTunes or at openminds.tv/radio. Thanks again for joining us today. For openminds.tv, I'm Alejandro Rojas.